Hello, my name is Mike Johnson. I'm taking you on an inside and outside video tour of this Fleetwood Terra LX Special Edition X2 version, and I'm going to tell you all about it, show you inside, show you outside, show you underneath on this video tour. As we go out around the outside, you'll notice this has the full body paint, painted graphics. There's no stickers on this. It's all painted exterior. Try to hold it up and get less glare. It's a very nice motorhome. So I'm going to tell you about it. The special edition. Talk about special edition features first on the outside. It has an 8,000 pound tow hitch. So this was factory installed with the 8,000 pound tow hitch on the special edition. Also on the special edition, you got what they call the Fat Boy heavy duty ladder. It's almost twice as thick as normal RV ladders. If you go look at the ladder on the back of a Hurricane and shake it, this thing does not move. This is super sturdy, a ladder, and it has an extension piece which stores in the cargo compartments. There's two ladders with it, a bunk ladder for the bunk beds, because this is a bunk bed motorhome with a rear queen. So you got two ladders, and you've got your pass-through storage right here. So this is the roof access ladder and your bunk ladder stowed in between. And so this is 8 foot deep, full pass-through storage in the rear. It goes all the way across, so fishing poles and surfboards and long items can store in the back here. It's almost all storage underneath. If you look at some of the new stuff, you open up the storage bin and it's got a wall there. There's nowhere to put anything, but this one is all storage underneath, and it's full body paint. It's got 22.5 wheel size, diameter size, which are the bigger wheels. Most of the RVs have 19.5 inch wheels. This is the much bigger, like a diesel, 22.5s. And this has new tires on it. They're Yokohama tires. They're put on at the larger size, so they do really well. Nice, smooth ride from these tires, very good control, and you won't have to replace them for another 15 years. That'll save you $2,500 to $3,000 on the purchase of a motorhome. A set of tires for one of these can cost $2,500 to $3,500 depending where you spend your money. But you've got brand new tires installed on it, so that's something you won't have to whip out a checkbook for. The aluminum wheels are the special edition, and they give you a smoother ride because they're nice and large diameter tires. You know, the bigger the tire, the less the bump. So it gives a really smooth, stable ride. And you've got your bunk beds. Notice the two windows out here. This has dual pane windows on this coach, which means they're thermally and sound insulated. And then you have the outside entertainment system with stereo speakers up there. And you've got your awning lights is not your normal wimpy light. You got these ambulance lights up here. When I turn on the ambulance lights for your patio awning, it really lights up the awning. So you have a lot of light out here, and then this glows with a blue glow, like a fiber optic glow from that. Oh, so I'm going to show you, when we talk about outside entertainment systems, some of the new stuff has outside entertainment system, but this one comes with a boom box, and everything works. This has a fairly new radio in here. I did replace and put a new radio in this, and so I can turn it on and I can go select so it wants to go into demo mode, but I can just pick a station. You can plug in a USB port right here and connect your smartphone. It has a USB connector right here to stream your music, and it's detachable phase, so it comes off and you can hide it if you're worried about security. It's tied to this giant amplifier down here and subwoofer. So when you get it going, you can blast out the neighborhood. Press to cancel. Demo off. I don't want to blast out my neighborhood. I don't even know what station I'm on, but 99.1. You can put your party going on outside with your outside stereo, and it has a mount, an outside television mount. Now we don't have a TV outside right now, but it does have a TV mount, and you can mount a TV to it, or we can do that for you on request. And it goes in the storage compartment and slides out, and then you have an outside television. It's fairly easy to do. Talking about features, the awning fabric on this motorhome is brand new awning fabric. We replaced it for the slide outs and the main awning. Brand new, nice clean fabric. Take a look at the roof. That's another $1,000 you don't have to worry about spending. There's a brand new fabric on it, so you won't have to touch the awnings for 5-10 years. You'll be good. And it's full body paint. It's got this black, silver, and gray full body paint on this left side slide out. It has attached full pass-through storage, which is about 12-14 feet long. That's locked. And it goes all the way down, so your long items can go in there. It's fully waxed and detailed. It has a 5,000 watt generator. Let's take a look at the tire treads. Stainless steel exhaust tip, and your coach has not been exposed to salt or snow or any of these corrosive environment. It's nice and clean, no rust and corrosion, all nice and clean in there. Going on to take a look at the generator on the outside. The generator's running. It's powering both ACs. This is a 5,500 watt Onan generator, and it's powering both air conditioners right now. Running perfectly smooth and steady. This is the other side of the full pass-through storage. Has a rear fueling position, so you put the gas in the middle. You can reach it from gas pump on left or right side, so it makes it easier to go to the gas station. So the model is Terra LX X2 Special Edition. We do have the backup camera on the rear. Let's go down, take a close look at the paint job, and then we'll go on to the inside. Very large. This has a very large awning on it too. It extends 8 foot approximately from the coach, so you have a nice shade area, and it can go almost completely horizontal or inverted to get maximum shade depending on the angle of the sun. It's fully adjustable. A lot of the coaches now come with a power awning. They basically have no adjustment. They're either in or out. But this one, you can put it in the position. And it's even possible to unclip the legs and stake them into the ground so the poles are vertical. That's one thing you can do with this style awning. Large windshield for great visibility. Power aiming towing mirrors. And this coach was built right here in Riverside, California. It was made in Riverside, California. It's a California produced motorhome. That factory is closed down now, but that was where they built some really nice stuff. Showing you the paint. This is the original paint job. It's in very, very good condition. There's only a couple small, tiny little spots of imperfection, and the sun was mostly shined on the front of the coach. So the sides are and the back look pretty much perfect. Up on the top, another special feature has a power aiming searchlight. So that's like a police style searchlight. So you have a control at the driver's side, so you can point that in any direction. You can illuminate wild animals in the outdoors. You can look for lost items in the dark. That's a really check street signs and stuff like that. So power aiming searchlight, which is pretty rare. So let's go on to the inside. And the model number is the X2 Special Edition, and the floor plan is a 34N bunk bed floor plan. And it has a V10 engine. Oh, and it has a quick fill for the water tank. Large water tank capacity. We'll go on to the inside now. Let's go inside, take a look at the 34N Special Edition X2 bunk bed motorhome. First thing you'll notice, there's no carpet in here. All you need is a broom and a mop and sweep it clean. There are some carpet at the edge of the sofa and under the dinette, but for the most part this has no carpet on the inside. It's very clean in here. Extremely clean motorhome. It's got the special gray silver interior trim. Rear walk around queen bed. Nice clean floor. Again, all you need is a mop and a broom to keep it clean. You won't get the odors of stinky carpet and stuff like that in here. There are no odors in it now. And then it has bunk beds with a ladder, and these bunk beds are a little bit unique because you have cargo net. So this actually has a slide lock, a lock switch. So when you put the slide in, if you want to put the kids to sleep while you're driving late at night, you can put them in with this cargo net. So these nice cargo nets, you can put these away underneath the bunk bed if you want, but if the kids are sleeping there at night and you're worried about them rolling out of bed, you can put these cargo nets in position, and then they can go up the ladder and get comfortable here. It has a space on top where you could put a video game console on top of each and connect it to the video player. It's a nice little video player here, so it folds away when not in use, where it comes down and has a light and everything. But you've got a regular light up here. Same thing for the second bunk below. Now right now we're streaming a movie from the DVD player to the television, and it's playing Men in Black 2 right now, but it's got some game inputs right here as well. And then rear cargo net for the second bunk as well. So it makes it easy to put little ones in there and not worrying about falling down. There is a area curtain to close this area off. So if people in this bunk area go to bed early, that makes it easy. You've got a nice quieting noise curtain. And then there's a wood privacy door to separate the master suite from the rest of the coach. So you have master suite privacy as well. Now the bedroom has a brand new Samsung TV in here. It's mounted and it has storage behind, so if you need to get in the cabinet and stow stuff behind, you have full use of the cabinet area in the back there. 2 cabinets actually, and all your stuff can be accessed behind. Or if you just want to hook up a video player, a Blu-ray, this has a Blu-ray for the bedroom, but if you want to hook up something else, you can even connect this to a computer or a laptop. Large wardrobe storage in here. All your build information will include a photo, hanging clothes wardrobe right here, mirrored wardrobe doors, a little desk area, and all of these drawers open all the way up. They have the premium roller hardware in here, so you can open up all your drawers and get easy access to fill them up with shoes and socks and underwear and all that kind of stuff. Day and night shades, the window treatments, everything is highlighted with the X2 Special Edition. And then It's nice. Nice motorhome. I actually had this motorhome, this exact motorhome 5 years ago. And it's very nice. Restroom on the left. Dual AC units. The AC unit intakes are in the front, so it's nice and quiet in the back. When both air conditioners are blasting, you're still nice and quiet in the back. You have a dinette here. You have a lot of overhead storage. Again, everything says X2 because this is a special edition, the Sport Edition. Stainless steel double sink. Nice clean underneath. You have a gas electric DSI water heater and nice clean under cabinet storage. 3-burner cooktop. LP gas oven, so when you go to the campground, if you go dry camping, you can still cook even if you're not allowed to run the generator because of quiet time hours. You do have a microwave oven if you're able to run a generator. If you arrive early enough or on the road or whenever you need to, you can fire up the generator and run the microwave. This has a dedicated RV refrigerator. It's icy cold. It's extremely cold in here. It's on and fully operational. Nice and clean inside. So this has a 5.1 home theater surround system with a big Yamaha receiver in there. Huge Yamaha audio video units and a TV selector. So we've got all our speakers, right, center, and left audio channels embedded in the ceiling, and your surround speakers right here and over here. That's your inside sound system. We're gonna go out and take a look at the outside sound system. Okay, it's nighttime with this RV at the campground, so I'm going to demonstrate some quick features. First of all, you have these ambulance style floodlights for your awning lights, and up in the front you have a searchlight. From the driver's seat you can control the searchlight up on the front, look around and find addresses or look for lost kids and things like that. And on the outside you have this fiber optic grab handle here. It glows like bluish purple. That's part of the X2 package. These are not typical features that you find on most of the motorhomes. And so I have the awning closed right now, but if the awning's open, those are lit up by the awning in your whole patio area. If you're out here working on dirt bikes or ATVs or something like that, you've got all kinds of light and you can see what you're doing. It's really nice. Let me show you the searchlight inside real quick. So remember, outside we have a large floodlights to light up our awning area here, so you can see what you're doing out here. And then you have your outside stereo. So we have your outside entertainment system. You've got a giant Kenwood amplifier and subwoofer right here.
I'm learning a lot of things about this relationship.
And then you have the marine speakers mounted on the outside, so you can pump out the tunes. Your right and left speaker out there by your patio floodlights, so you can entertain outside. It has the connections for an outside TV. Remember the sliding mount. You can have we can mount a TV on there on request for your external TV mount. So the outside entertainment system, when you're ready to hit the road, you just turn off the main power switch, turns it all off. And this system is nice. Go back inside. Talk more about the TVs, so we're going to talk about the driver's controls. So we're watching a movie, but I can change it to the TV input, and we're getting over-the-air broadcast stations. I get 150 stations in this area. This is not satellite. This is just off the antenna right now. Over-the-air broadcast. There's a huge fire. The Holly fire. The holy hellfire is going on. And so with over-the-air broadcast, I'm getting 5.1. I can change to 5.2, 5.3, 5.4, etc. And then let's go to channel 7. 7 is a harder to pick up over-the-air station sometimes, but it's coming in just fine. I can get channel 9 or 11. There's 9.1 over there. We got People's Court on, transmitted over there. We'll go back to the news. See 5.3, 5.2. Digital stations, you have different digital channels. But in my area right now, I'm getting 150 channels in this area right off the over-the-air antenna. But if you go remote camping, it does have a satellite dome up there. I believe it's a in-motion satellite dome, and it does work with DirecTV. The rear bedroom TV, same thing. It's getting over-the-air broadcast television channels. So go to 7.1. 7.1 is a commercial. Go to channel. And then this TV is brand new. So I put in a nice TV in here. And remember, you can open this compartment and you can access behind it. Opens all the way up and you can put your goods in there and you can still use the cabinet space. And that's a nice feature. So let's take a look at the driver's stations. First of all, you notice these chairs turn around so you can enjoy conversations with your occupants. This is a seat-belted chair. This stays in the RV, it doesn't come out. It's very secure and it swivels it around. I personally prefer this style chair because you can swivel it around, you can lock it in position, you can turn it and somebody can sit here and just look out the window when you're driving through some beautiful countryside. You've got cup holders. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cup holders in the front seat. And let's swivel around the driver's seat. And I mentioned this has a spotlight. It's got a searchlight on this motorhome. This is your searchlight control. So you can turn on the searchlight, you can aim it up and down, spin it around, and it has fast or slow controls. And it does works really well. Let's start up the engine and take a look at the odometer reading and so forth. We do have a backup camera on this motorhome. Right there, the backup camera is up in the overhead. It's coming to life. Tilt the steering wheel down. And right now we're showing 22,000 miles. And we have the dash AC on. Dash AC works nice and cold. And we can toggle through here and check engine hours. Engine hours on the engine, total time is 640 hours on the gasoline engine. And right here we have a generator start switch. So if I start up my generator, starting up, and we'll be able to see those engine generator hours as well. So while we're looking here, this is your leveling control pad. So you just turn the system on. As long as the parking brake is set, you can use your leveling jacks, and it has to be in park. You can hit auto, or I personally prefer manual. I like to manually level coaches. So manually, I personally do it like this. I push manual, and then I lower the rear, and then I lower the front, and the left, and the right, just to make it exactly the way I want it. And then it tends to sit a little bit lower, but you can hit auto and auto level it, and the auto level center position can also be calibrated if you have a certain preference, so that it always comes to the same position that you like. But I park in some, turnouts and things like that that are not campgrounds, and sometimes those are not suitable for auto level because of the unusual attitude. So I'll just use a manual level for those circumstances. You got heated power mirrors, big conversation mirrors. And the windows on this coach are dual pane windows. So this is double pane glass. So let me open this window and show you what I'm talking about. So when we look at the edge of this window right here, there's 2 panes of glass. That's pane 1 and that's pane 2. And there's an insulated layer between. So when the windows are closed, is insulated for sound and also for thermal. So it stays a little bit quieter in this coach. It's kind of hard to find dual pane window coaches, and then the windows are in good condition. I can see the TV, but you're not supposed to watch TV when you're driving, so you want to wear a large brim hat so you can't see the TV and it won't distract you. You got your dash radio. This does support weather channels, and it has auxiliary input for like plugging in your audio device. So let me go down and see if I can show the hour meter. So we're going to come down here and take a look at the generator hours. Let me turn down the fan. It has, turning on my movie light here, 1,115.7 hours on the generator. So the generator's been used, but that's nothing. 1,000 hours on the generator is not a big deal. They can go 4,000, 5,000 hours. That's no problem. So we have cup holders and map holders over there. Cup holder and map holder over here on the left. You've got a brake controller for your trailer brake right here. You've got a cigarette lighter, but it's never been used for smoking. There are no odors in this coach. You can your music selection for your dash radio to play off of park power, but you have this giant entertainment, so mostly you wouldn't use that in this coach. The dash and everything is in good shape. It's got big privacy curtains wrap all the way around, and then this is a 22,000 pound gross vehicle weight motorhome. That's the build sheet. I'll include a picture of that. Now, talking about your sleeping positions, let's count seatbelts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seatbelted positions in this motorhome. You could bring more people, but there's 6 seatbelts in here. You could add more seatbelts if you needed to. So 6 seatbelted positions. The kitchen has a little wing that comes out and opens up, closes. Let's turn on the water and check out the water flow. Nice flowing water. Has a spray rinse one. Easy access to an electrical outlet, so you can plug in your coffee maker right here. Go into the back. Underneath the bed, there's storage under the bed as well. So you can open the bed, and you have a large storage area under here as well. And these are straps to hold your mattress on if you needed to use those. Underneath here, the storage, and we also have a trench coat wardrobe right here as well. 34N floor plan with the optional bunk beds. X2 special edition. Very nice and clean motorhome. Let's go on to the next phase of the video. So we're going to go take a look in the restroom. Inspect the restroom. Now this has a wooden door. It goes up here and it has a stopper. It can be kept in that position for privacy to the bed area, in addition to the curtain that goes around here. And these doors have magnetic catches to hold them in their position. So this is held in position by a magnetic catch. It's a very clean restroom. Has a weatherproof vent cover that's installed, a brand new fan, vent fan, nice and quiet, no dirt in there. Marble shower tub. It actually has a full bathtub in here, so you can take a bath in here. You put a stopper in there, and then you can actually have little ones taking baths in here, which is kind of nice. And it's got the marble finish. So if I get close up here, you can see the marble finish on the tub. It looks really nice. It's got glass enclosure doors, so for keep the water in. Instead of a plastic or paper curtain, you have these glass doors. You've got nice storage cabinet compartments right here, and then a handle flush toilet. Flushes real nice. It's nice and clean. Water faucet right here. GFI outlet, little towel rack. Nice clean restroom. It's been professionally cleaned by housekeeping service. So it's nice and clean in here. Also, for the little ones, there's a mid-wall light switch. You've also got the makeup and vanity light up here. But for the little ones, you got a little wall switch right here so they can turn the lights on and off in here. And you also have a skylight for natural light in here, so it's never too dark. Door closes nice and secure. So while we're talking about the double sinks, we have the sinks here, and it's nice and clean in the compartments below. Looks nice and clean, so it's ready to put your pots and pans in there. It's not all beat up. Nice and clean in the drawers. We're going to take a look at the inspection below, the chassis inspection. Now for cooking, you have a 3-burner gas cooktop. You also have a 3-speed vent. Let me demonstrate that for you. So if you open this vent, it gives you a great exhaust fan of all your cooking fumes. Low, medium, or high speed quiet ventilation over the kitchen. So all your cooking exhaust can be exhausted out nice and neat. Very nice premium vent. So we're going to go out and inspect the chassis of this motorhome. Go outside, take a look. So let's take a look on the roof, starting with the awning fabrics. This RV has brand new fabric on the awning. The slide out awnings is brand new fabric. And then the main awning fabric is brand new as well. It's white, brand new fabric on your main awning. You have a brand new Max Air vent cover so that this vent can stay open and you won't get rain or wind damage or dust blowing in with your vent in the open position. The other awning fabric is also brand new main awning fabric for the slide out. And then you have a satellite dome up on the roof as well. Take a look up on the roof here. All the seals are good. It's a one-piece sealed roof covering in good condition. So we're going to inspect the chassis of this Fleetwood Terra LX X2. It does have an 8,000 pound rated trailer hitch, 800 pound tongue weight, so it's a very heavy duty hitch. Not too many motorhomes have an 8,000 pound hitch, especially gas motorhomes. So I'll take a look under here. It has not been in the snow or salt. Take a look at the brakes, take a look at the tires, take a look at the leveling jacks. Leveling jacks are working good. Fully automatic leveling jacks, or you can manually level, which is really nice for roadside turnouts and things like that. You can manually level one side and enjoy the turnouts. You got the nice shocks, disc brakes, excellent tires. These are 245/75 R22.5 Yokohama tires. Very nice tires. No leaks. At the differential has a big heavy duty anti-roll bar on it. Stainless steel exhaust tip underneath. Taking a look at the underside of the chassis. Your propane tank. Front tires, nice thick tread. Leveling jacks, your springs in good condition. Your Alcoa aluminum rims are the glossy, excellent condition. Front shocks, front springs, your grills and everything. There's no leaks up here. Nice and clean up front. Big heavy duty anti-roll bar on the front suspension. 4-wheel disc brakes. Nice thick tires. Alcoa aluminum rims. Lots of tire tread. Your electric leveling jack system in great condition. The inside of the slide out area here has not been exposed to snow and all those nasty salty conditions where snow occurs. It's nice and clean. No leaks, no damage. Underneath, your generator is nice and clean. It's got the stainless steel exhaust muffler for the generator, which is really nice. Your power cord right here. Your approximately 75 to 80 gallon fuel tank. So it can go a long way between fill-ups at the gas station. And we're back where we started. It does have valid registration. There's no registration penalties. We do have the backup camera up there. We'll conclude this underground tour. So I'm in the driver's seat. I have this control pad right here, and I can see my Searchlight out in the yard, and I'm moving it around with my control pad, up, down. If you're out here looking at wildlife, you can look for deer or bears or whatever critters you want. You see the little beam moving around in the distance? You can get pretty close here to the front of the RV and look around. It has 2 speeds, rabbit or turtle. And then the control is right here at the driver's access point. And then of course I can turn it off, turn it on. For driving, I recommend having it pointed to the rear. But that's a really nice feature that's unique to this motorhome.